Hey everyone, I'm Chantal Dallabona. I teach yoga out of the RDV Sportsplex in Orlando, and I'm honored to be able to be present with you in the comfort of your home to help you stretch, move, and breathe during this time, this moment in time that we're in. So, without further ado, we'll get started on our mats today. And we're going to do a 30-minute yoga sequence, which includes some postures and breath work on the mat. We'll move into some standing postures and then end with a meditation. All right, so finding a comfortable position, sitting up nice and tall, moving the cushy part out of the way. If you feel like you're sinking, feel free to elevate yourself. You can use a block or a blanket or a towel. Good. Just finding a place that's most comfortable for you to be able to relax into, settle into, and breathe. Once you have that place, we're going to close the eyes and begin focusing on the breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Noticing how the shoulders are feeling, relaxing them down and away from the ears, and imagining a string attached to the crown of your head, lifting and drawing you up. Good. Opening the heart as you breathe in, filling up the lungs, feeling the belly expand. Exhaling. All the air go. Good. Again, full breath in and out. Quieting the mind. If it tends to wander, acknowledging all of the thoughts that may be streaming through the mind. And then turning the focus back to the breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Blinking the eyes open, bringing the hands to meet at heart center, and setting an intention for today's practice, whatever that is for you. Let's send the hands up. Exhale, place the fingertips on either side of the mat and reach that right arm up, opening through the side body. Feel that stretch. Good, and then coming back through center. Other side. Good, and exhaling. Let's do a few shoulder rolls, shoulders coming towards the ears and back down. Again, big circles. One more. That's it. And moving in the other direction, bringing the shoulders forward. Good. All right, so let's sit up on all fours. We'll place the hands underneath our shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. And we'll do some cat and cow. So we're going to open the heart, drop the belly, shoulders are down and back. Then exhale, round up, chin to chest, articulating each and every vertebra, relaxing the chin, down towards the chest. Again, opening the heart, moving with the breath, inhaling, and then exhaling. Good. Continuing the movement pattern, the cycle, the breath. Inhaling, full breath in, and exhaling here. Just noticing how it feels in the upper shoulders and back. as you work through each and every movement. One more time. Good. And from here, we're going to find child's pose. So sitting back and towards the heels. Feel free to open out the knees to create more space for the belly. Reaching the hands long, shoulder distance, and then relaxing the head down. Like taking a few moments here to just breathe. Checking in with the body, noticing how it's feeling. Letting go of any expectations for today. Completely being present. Walking the hands together, prayer hands, and bending the elbows, resting the hands behind the neck. Inching the elbows slightly forward to open the heart. And sitting a little deeper in towards the heels. Just taking a moment here to breathe. Creating space in the back, the hips, the neck, the shoulders. Good, real lengthen, walk the hands apart. Gazing towards the thumbs, let's shift forward and lower all the way down to the belly, separating the feet, shoulder distance, hip distance apart. We're going to place the hands next to the rib cages. Draw the shoulders back, elbows back, and lift the heart for cobra, pressing into the tops of the feet as you do so. Good, we'll exhale down, draw in through the belly, come onto the tops of the balls of the feet, lift up and sit back into child's pose. Good, let's find our first downward dog. We'll send the hips up and back and pedal out the feet. Walk in the dog, one knee at a time is bending. Noticing how it feels in the hamstring, just awakening the back of the legs. The ears are between the biceps. Relaxing the head towards the knees. Just a couple more times. Good. Then lowering both the heels towards the mat and walking up towards the hands. When we get here, let's deeply bend the knees and root to rise all the way to standing. Hands coming to heart center. Inhaling, let's send those hands up to the sky. Swan dive, hinge, folding all the way down. Halfway lift, hands can be onto shins as we open the heart. Lowering back down. Good, deep bend, reverse to stand, all the way up. Exhaling, hands together. Again, let's find that breath. Inhaling, lifting. Exhaling, folding all the way. Halfway lift, hands to shin, opening our heart. Lowering back down, bending the knees, root to rise. And exhale. One more time, let's move. Inhaling all the way to stand, tall, swan diving down. Halfway lift, hands on shins, opening, releasing on the exhale. Deep bend, reverse to stand, inhaling, exhaling fully. Okay. So we're moving into the standing postures. If you need to take a break at any time, listen to your body. You can break and pause in standing pose or in child's pose. Also, you want to stay hydrated, so feel free to drink water or sip on water throughout the practice as well. Let's begin. Inhaling, sending the hands up. Exhale, fold, hinge back, opening, relaxing down. Let hands to shins. Inhale, halfway lift for tabletop and lowering back down. Now stepping the right foot back all the way to the back of the mat, lowering the knee. If you need extra padding, feel free to give yourself that option. Walking the hands to the thigh and opening to the sky. Good. Exhaling, Hands to either side of the front foot. Go ahead and lift up the back foot for runner's lunge. Feel that stretch as we fire up the quadricep of the lengthened leg, pressing into the back heel. Breathing here. Opening the heart. Good. Let's ground the right hand for a simple twist, opening through the left fingertips, gazing to the sky, breathing. And then grounding, finding a plank, stepping back, firing up the core, bringing it on board, the hands directly underneath the shoulders. Good. Let's send those hips up and back and walk towards the front of the mat. Deep bend, reverse to stand, hands coming together. Exhale. Inhaling, side B, swan diving all the way down. Good. Halfway lift. Let's open up. Lower. Now send the left foot back all the way into that lunge. Lower the knee. Walk the hands up. Feel free to stay right here or send those arms up. Reach into the sky. Feel the hips opening and the quad on the left. Stretching. Exhaling. Runner's lunge, lifting off of the back knee. Firing up the left leg. Looking and gazing forward. Breathing here. Now simple twist, grounding the left hand, opening to the right. Good. Finding a plank. We'll lower to the knees this time and hug the elbows in next to the sides for a tricep push-up. We're going to hug and hover and then push back up. Let's do it a couple more times. We're going to hug and hover and press back up. One more. Hug and hover. Good. Press back up. Now this time we'll place the tops of the feet on the mat. Lower all the way to the belly. Hands next to the rib cage. Elbows back. Open the heart cobra. Exhale, release. Good. Finding downward facing dog. So coming onto the balls of the feet. Lifting up. Pressing back. Walking to the front of the mat. Deeply bending. Coming to stand. And hands meeting together. Good. Let's continue moving and breathing. Just building heat in the body. Let's begin. Inhaling. Swan diving fold. Halfway lift. Lowering down. Right foot's going to step all the way back. Good. This time crescent lunge. Hands can walk up and arms can reach to the sky. Option to lower the knee, but if you can, keeping it lifted, working on some balance here as we breathe. Exhaling, good. Hands to the mat, runner's lunge, simple twist, opening, breathing. Exhaling, finding a plank. This time chaturanga, so you can use your knees or hover halfway down without them. Opening cobra, or if you feel ready, up dog, tops of the feet in the mat. We press and lift. Opening and breathing. Downward facing dog. Hips go up and back. Walking all the way to stand. Reversing. And bringing those hands together. Side B, inhaling. Swan diving, coming down. Let's inhale, halfway lift. And lower back down. Left foot goes all the way back into a lunge. Option to lower the knee or walk those hands up. Reach to the sky. Balancing here and breathing. Good. Runner's lunge, hands to the mat. Now simple twist, grounding the left hand and opening to your right. Exhale. Excellent. And finding a plank, stepping back. Chaturanga, up dog, tops of feet opening. Feel free to modify, adjust as you need. Okay, cobra is an option. Using your knees as an option. Downward dog, hips go up and back. Breathing here. So long, steady breaths. Inhale, down dog. Passing into the floor with the hands, lifting the hips to the sky, relaxing the head, the ears between the biceps, the crease of the elbow pointing forward as we lengthen the arms. Good. Then we'll go ahead and walk or step up to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, release, deep bend, reversing up, bird to rise, and hands together. Exhaling, good. We're going to step out to the long edge of our mat now. Toes are going to be out 45 degrees, and hands can be on hips. Good. Let's roll in the shoulders back. We'll breathe. And exhale. We're going to soften the knees into a plie squat. Knees are going to track over the heels and come back up. So option one, feel free to keep your hands at your hips as you move and breathe with the legs. Noticing how it feels in the joints, in the crease of the hips. We're working into the inner thighs, the glutes, the quads, all the leg muscles on board. And we're working to keep the shoulders back, the heart open. Good. Now keep the legs moving, reaching the arms if you choose to, and drawing the elbows in, hugging the elbows towards one another as you come down. Exhaling and inhaling. The legs still moving, same movement pattern, but making circles now with the hands. So perhaps sinking a little deeper into this pose as the hips open, breathing, inhaling, exhaling. Just a couple more times. That's it. We'll step up to the top of our mat, about hip distance apart, giving ourselves that ground and stability, that firm foundation. From here, we'll send those hands up. Come into a gorilla pose on the exhale, swan dive, reaching for the opposite elbow, just allowing the head to hang, relaxing. Feel free to bend the knees. Shaking the head, yes. Moving it from side to side, no. Just feeling the body lengthening through the hamstrings and the back of the legs, through the neck, the shoulders, all the muscles in the back, releasing, getting longer as we create space. And we allow the body to relax and to stretch. We're going to release the hands towards the floor. Hands can come to shins and we open tabletop, inhaling. Exhaling, lowering down. Good. We're going to step the right foot back into warrior two. So ground the back foot and open those arms in opposite directions. Good. From here, a simple flowing sequence. Simple peaceful warrior. We'll reach that front palm forward, turn it up, and now open back. The back hand can rest on the thigh. Breathing. Good. Going ahead and coming back to warrior two, lengthening the front leg. Now finding a triangle pose so the hips will go back. Reach forward and open. Our gaze is up. Come back up, softening the front knee. Let's cartwheel the hands to the mat, runner's lunge. Excellent. Placing the hand on the right side of the foot. As you walk the left foot over, we'll lower the back knee and stay here for a moment for dragon. Option 1, just staying up here. Option 2, you can lower down onto your elbows and we'll use a block. So find what works for you. Listening to your body, there's no rule that says you need to go all the way down. So we're just honoring our body in this moment and working with what we got. Good. Then we'll go ahead and inch our way back to center with the foot, hands on either side, and step up. Reverse to stand, and bring the hands together. Let's do the other side. Inhale, swan dive, fold, halfway lift, and lower. Now the left foot will go back into warrior warrior 2 pose, so the foot's 45 degrees, and open out. Just like we did before, on the other side. Now we'll reach forward, flip the palm, and open back. Find that stretch in through the side body on the other side. And then we'll go ahead and lengthen the front leg, straightening out the arms, triangle pose, reaching forward and opening in opposite directions. Finding the stretch in the hamstring on the front leg, drawing the shoulders back. And as we exhale, we'll come back up and step up to the top of our mat, hands together. Excellent. So we're going to go ahead and come down onto our mats for our final relaxation. So go ahead, come on down. You can inch your way onto your back. We'll begin with a butterfly pose, Baddha Konasana on our back, feet together, knees apart. And you can also use your hands and arms to make a U to open up through the shoulders. Breathing here, feel free to close the eyes if you'd like, allowing gravity to naturally open your legs and heart, creating space. We're settling into this pose for a few moments, and breathing, surrendering, quieting the mind. You can use the hands to support our knees to bring them in together and hug the knees in towards the chest. Gently rocking from side to side. Good. Then we'll ground the feet. For a simple twist, the hands will reach out in opposite directions and then lower the knees towards the right, looking over the left shoulder. Good, let's come through center, switching sides. And see if you can keep the shoulders grounded as we twist from the crown of our head all the way down to our tailbone. That's it. And coming back to center, we'll give our knees one more big hug and squeeze. Feel free to bring the nose up towards the knees. And release. That's it. We'll send the arms long, the legs long, hands next to the sides of the body. We're coming into our meditation here, so feel free to just stay here and close the eyes. Take a few deep breaths in and out. Feeling the body sinking deeper and deeper into the mat. Scanning the body for any more tension or tightness that you may be feeling. That's creating space. Beginning to feel the fingers and toes. Drawing the knees in towards the chest and coming onto your side into a fetal pose. And when you're ready, pressing up to seated. Thank you for your presence today. Thank you for taking initiative to work out, to practice in the comfort of your home and your space. And thank you for inviting me in. I hope you have a beautiful day or evening, depending on when you're able to do this practice. And until next time, namaste.